A prominent Democratic donor is accused of running a drug den out of his Southern California home. Ed Buck is behind bars after his arrest overnight. Two men have died in his West Hollywood home from apparent overdoses since 2017. A third man survived an overdose last week. Buck is well known in Democratic Party circles and has donated to Hillary Clinton and other high-profile candidates. Nikki Battiste is following the case. Nikki, what more do we know?
Anthony, good morning. We do know Buck is charged with a felony count of providing methamphetamine to a 37-year-old man who then overdosed. Prosecutors call Buck a violent, dangerous sexual predator who mainly preys on men made vulnerable by addiction and homelessness. Democratic mega donor Ed Buck left his Los Angeles home overnight in the back of a police car. The 65-year-old is charged with injecting drugs into a man, but police have eyed the powerful political insider for more than 2 years.
It's unfortunate that it's taken a third overdose for the LA Sheriff's Department to finally act. We believe that third overdose could have been avoided.
In January, angry crowds gathered outside Buck's apartment after 55-year-old Timothy Dean was found dead of an overdose. In July 2017, 26-year-old Jamel Moore died there in similar circumstances.
I'm not okay with people dying in his house and people not, and people like coming over here and dying.
In court filings, prosecutors say Buck used the bait of narcotics, money, and shelter to lure victims to his home, where, in a position of power, Buck manipulates his victims into participating in his sexual fetishes. Buck is an LGBTQ activist who has donated tens of thousands of dollars to high-profile Democratic candidates, including Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. Buck's attorney, Seymour Amster.
This is not a situation where Mr. Buck has caused the death. This is a situation where Mr. Buck has had longtime friends who unfortunately do not handle their life well.
Police say they never had sufficient evidence to arrest Buck in the previous overdoses. Prosecutors are recommending bail to be set at $4 million. If convicted of supplying meth, Buck could face a maximum sentence of nearly 6 months in prison.
Very disturbing story. Thank you very much, Nikki.